Lidia, and I'm going to show you a great quick dish, 5 minutes dish, under $5, a nice frittata. The ingredients are simple, but what's important is the bread. Get yourself some good bread. In this case, we have some nice focaccia or just some good grilled country bread. So let me show you. Some spinach, just shredded spinach, raw shredded spinach, just like that. And spinach just takes a few minutes to wilt. Chop it up a little bit. Get yourself, this is a 6-inch non-stick pan. That's important for the frittata. A little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, and while the spinach wilts, I'm covering it so it gets done quicker. Let's make the frittata, the eggs. 3 eggs, this is lunch, I recommend it for lunch. So you can make it with 2 eggs, you can make it with 3 eggs, but you know, when I'm hungry for lunch, I can go for 3 eggs. 3 eggs, okay, a little bit of salt. Just whisk it. Now you could put a little bit of milk, a little bit of cream in here, but this is fine because I will add a little ricotta in there, which is one of my favorites. A little grated grana, a little peas, frozen peas are fine, freshly blanched are just as good. Okay, and here I have some sun-dried tomatoes. Mix it all in the eggs. Let's check the spinach. Okay, the spinach is done. That's all you want it wilted like that. Spread it out, and let's pour the egg mixture right in there. Okay. Once you put the egg mixture in there, lower the fire because you don't want it to burn from the underneath, and don't mix it, just leave it, let it form a crust underneath. To that, I'm gonna add some ricotta, just a little bit of ricotta. Now if you don't have ricotta, could you add cottage cheese? Of course. Could you add pieces of mozzarella? Of course. We'll let that simmer slowly, cook underneath, form a crust, cover it again so the top. Now, traditionally, this gets put in the oven, but you don't want to start up an oven for one frittata, so cover it, lower the flame a little bit. Okay, you know, food has to taste good, has to also look good. So whatever you have, either some chive flowers, you know, you can chop up some chives in there and just add the chive flowers on the side, some shredded spinach. Okay. It needs a little more now, you know, not too fast because then you scorch and burn the bottom and the inside is not. All the ingredients have to get nice and warm. The ricotta has to melt. Frittatas, you know, you can, this is one way with the ingredients that I have here today in the kitchen, but you can make it with anything, asparagus, broccoli. Just make sure that the vegetables have enough time to cook, and leafy vegetables are always good. Chard is great, arugula is great in a frittata. The underneath has cooked, solidified. Now the one easy way to maybe flip it, I would flip it, but let me show you how to flip it. If you have another pan, you flip it like that, and then you just cover it again, and you do your just 1 second because it's hot, and you do your flipping of the frittata right in the pan. On one side, the other side just needs to kind of solidify. It's okay. You can just cut it in half, slide it like that, and like that. I have 3 eggs in there, and there's a lot of frittata there. Could you have made it with 2 eggs, a little less? If you have smaller bread, yes. If you have a focaccia like that, that will need 3 eggs, but it's almost enough for lunch for 2. So you decide how big you want your frittata. These are the ingredients. Let me just cut it in half. Served with a nice glass of rosé. You want a nice presentation, again, the spinach. So let me take a little bite here. Uh-huh. I'm gonna take the bite with the ricotta. This is the ricotta. Delicious. Salute.